Hey, welcome to the shop. So today I've got a Vevor 600 kilogram, which is 1,320 pound lifting magnet. And I got this off Amazon for $112. Let's check it out. This magnet weighs 40 pounds by itself, and it's a permanent magnet. There's a lifting eye, and this is the lever that turns the magnet on and off, which what it really does is moves the permanent magnet closer to the plate or farther away from it so you can get it off. And it's got, just a little bit of magneticness, even when the lever's not on. But when you turn the lever on, it's stuck tight. To release the lever, it's got this little plunger that moves this little tab so it can come back up past the space. The hold down tab is ramped to kind of help slide it over this post, but basically you just have to hold the button down. Some people have complained that it's kind of hard to set or release this magnet. I don't know if they had a different model, but this one's pretty easy. Now this table doesn't weigh that much more than the magnet itself, since the magnet is right at 40 pounds. I think it's 38.2 pounds exactly. But let's just go ahead and test it out for a time. All right, there we go, floating table. All right, but I didn't buy this just to lift this table. So let's take it and try it out on some real world uses that I think it'll help my shop a lot. Okay, here's a piece of 6-inch Schedule 80 steel pipe. We'll see how this does. And up we go. This is a piece of 6-inch Schedule 80 pipe, and it was just left over from a job I had done earlier. And it weighs about 60 pounds. And for round or irregular shapes, it says to cut the lifting capacity by 50%. So we're about 60 pounds, which is well under the 600 that half would be. There we go. Not bad. Let's take this outside and use it the way that I kind of think I'll use it a lot if it works out. So, wish us luck. This is an 1 1/8 thick piece of sheet steel that I had left from making our root ripper. And I'll tell you what, it's a pain in the butt to move around. So let's see if this helps out. It's hard to get this on a forklift. And that's what I used before, and then just muscled. And I already had one hernia surgery. I'm not looking for another. All right, so, that's not the heaviest piece of steel that this can pick up. And it's not the heaviest piece of steel that I've used. And, I can pick that up, but I'll tell you what, if you don't think this magnet is a whole lot easier, you're fooling yourself. Okay, and here's a Bobcat quick attach plate that I'm going to weld on another project. And it's laying there because I brought it over here with the forks, but then just dumped it off. So let's get this moved and put up on the sawhorses. This magnet is rated to pick up 600 kilograms or 1,320 pounds. But what I found out here is it picks up the weight of the material is not the only limiting factor. The shape has a lot to do with it, and this really threw me by surprise, but the thickness of the metal has a lot to do with it. The thicker the steel and the flatter that magnet will sit against it, the better it adheres and picks up. On thinner material that also weighs a lot, like these tractor buckets, it really doesn't get a good bite on that. But on a thicker sheet that actually weighs more, or a thicker plate, it does quite well. So I'm fairly impressed with it, but there's a learning curve to it. What I'm kind of thinking about doing is getting a spreader bar and maybe putting 2 magnets on it, just to be able to kind of help grab some of these more odd shaped items. But let's try them out and see how it goes. here is one of those odd shapes. So this land plane, it doesn't weigh a tremendous amount. It's around 500 pounds, but it's very odd shape where there's no place I could put that magnet in the center to be able to pick it up. Now here, practically, one of the reasons I'm doing this is that thing's sitting at an angle and it's hard to hook my tractor up to it. So I go ahead and lift up one end and throw a 2x4 under there to just kind of level it up. It'll make it easier for me to pick up with my tractor. But with a spreader bar, I could put one magnet there and one on the other side, and I can pick that thing up and take it anywhere I want to go. Pretty groovy. This is the bucket for my 1025R tractor, and it weighs 183 pounds. And there's a pretty good flat spot right on the top, but it is fairly thin, and it picks it up like a champ. But I tried this magnet on every other tractor bucket and my skid steer bucket, and it didn't pick up any of them. And I think that's more because the tractor buckets are fairly thin, more so than the fact that, like, the skid steer bucket's almost 800 pounds. Oh well, let's try it on some of my John Deere 35G mini excavator attachments. And I'll tell you what, these things are hard to move around. Unless you hook it up to the excavator, there's just no real good place to grab a hold of them or to hook a chain to them. And I built this root ripper out of 1.8" thick plate steel, and it probably weighs a couple hundred pounds. It's not super heavy, but it's super awkward, and it has sharp points on it. So picking it up with a magnet to move it around, it's a win-win. One of the things that I put on this was the kind of the kickstand and tree pusher end, which you don't see on a lot of root rippers. And with that though, like I said, that's a pretty dangerous end of it, along with the point. So definitely something to be careful of. But this magnet, it made moving it pretty dang simple. That's a win. This is my Rut Manufacturing brush eliminator, and I'll tell you what, the specs on that say it weighs 660 pounds, and so we're just over half of the rated capacity on this. But you know, one of the things that I wondered about was my tractor's front end loader only has a 520 pound lift capacity at the pins, and so we got it picked up, but I tell you what, just barely. But we were able to move around, but that magnet held tight. And that's kind of an example of that plate that I mounted that magnet to is probably a 3/4 inch piece of steel. And the thicker the steel and the flatter it is, the better that magnet bites to it. And it was solid. It wasn't going anywhere. Now the tractor was a little questionable in getting it moved. I kind of had to drag it along, but that magnet never gave up. On these buckets, it picked all of these buckets up pretty well. But one of the things I found out was, you know, you've got to have not just room for the magnet to stick, but you do have to have also room to move that lever, which takes up more space than you really kind of think until you see it. All right, that bucket is in the air. But I'll tell you what, I saw that magnet slide a little bit. If I could put it right between those ears and lock it on, I'd be confident in its carry. But that's a little shaky with it, the way it is. So let's go ahead and set that down. Well, I'll find out a weight on that bucket, and then we'll know that much anyway. This is my 36-inch ditch clean-out bucket for my John Deere, and it weighs 270 pounds. Look how little bit of that magnet is touching that steel. That's pretty impressive that it picked it up, but I'm not going to move it around with that. Now this is rated for this magnet and for this brush eliminator. It has no problem picking that up, and that magnet has no problem hanging onto that implement, even though it is 660 pounds. Well, I've seen enough. This Vevor permanent magnet lifter is going to be very useful for me around the homestead. In addition to moving these implements and sheets of steel that I'm using for my little welding projects, you know, I've been using forks and chains and I'll still use those. But having this magnet is just one more tool in the toolbox, and it's all about cutting down how much I have to lift with my back and increasing our efficiency on moving this stuff around. I had a couple tractor buckets that it wouldn't pick up, but other than that, you know, just test lift anything and don't get under it. It should work. All right, well, that's my review of the Vevor magnetic lifter. And I'll tell you what, I like it. I think that, you know, it adds a level of versatility. I pick a lot of stuff up and move a lot of stuff with my forks and also with my mini excavator. And sometimes it's hard to get the forks under something. And if it works out just right, this little magnetic lifter might be just a ticket. So I definitely like it. If you got anything out of this video, give us a thumbs up. It absolutely helps the channel. And we invite you to subscribe to see more. Have a great day and be safe.